Hello, classmates. Okay, time to tackle a persuasive speech. It didn't take me long to come up with a topic for this speech, and I could think of nothing better. I also believe all of you, considering our current similar status, might agree. Why you should not only go to college, but finish as well. First off, let me say that I dedicate this speech to my 14-year-old son. He does want to go to college and has every intention of doing so, and that makes my job so much easier. But he knows I didn't finish when I started. However, what he doesn't know is that I feel a huge weight to be a good example to him. His father finished right away and started an entry-level job using the BA in business he earned, and it put him on the path to a now very lucrative career. He's the president of a locally owned bank in the town that he lives in. He's a good example for this topic. In the same breath, I like to think that I am as well, but for very different reasons. I didn't do it the easy way. I chose the easy path for me at the time, and that was to quit and stay at home taking care of my family. I never thought I would be in the position to need to finish. You think you've got it all figured out and completely under control. Then bam, an unexpected life change hits you and forces you to reevaluate everything you thought you knew. And as any sane adult knows, things don't always go according to plan. Well, our plans anyway. I like to think that if I had finished my degree when I started, regardless of not having to work when I was done, I would have been able to jump right into the job of my choice when life forced me to. Now, I have to finish before I can do that. This brings up a good point. I personally believe that a degree is a necessary backup plan. You never know what will happen or when your current situation could end. Then you're left trying to find a job or another job. I'm not saying a degree ensures you'll get what you want when you want it. I'm not that naive. But it looks better on a resume and to future employers. Here are some facts that I found to back up my opinion. In 2014, the Pew Research Center stated that millennials, who they explained to be anyone born after 1980 by the way, who worked full-time in 2012 were workers with at least a bachelor's degree that had median annual earnings of $45,500, well over the median for people with only some college at $30,000, or high school diploma only at $28,000. Now seriously, couldn't we all use an extra $15,000 to $17,000 a year? I know I could. Then I came across a company called American Radio Works. This year, the author Emily Hanford wrote an article called The Value of a College Degree. In it, she found that nearly 60% of all jobs in the U.S. economy require higher education, and that college-educated people are also more likely to have health and retirement benefits. That all sounds great to me. Now, of course, there are those who oppose my opinion and have facts to back it up as well, so this is what I found on that side. Jordan Wiseman wrote in 2012 for The Atlantic that more than half of America's recent college graduates are either underemployed or working in a job that does not require a bachelor's degree. Then in 2013, Brad Plumer wrote for The Washington Post that only 62% of U.S. college graduates had a job that required their college degree. Finally, I found a blog by Amy McDonald dated October of 2014 called The Hiring Site Blog. In it, she found that 51% of 2014 graduates are in jobs that don't require a degree. That means 49% did. That's down 13% in 4 years, meaning less employers were requiring a degree. That does say something about our current economy, though. However, having seen and heard all that, I do stand firm in my position that it is a necessary rite of passage to get where you want to be in your future. What do all these facts tell me? That it would greatly benefit someone to not only go to college, but get your associates, your bachelor's, your master's, etc. These simple little pieces of paper are priceless to some employers. They are your golden ticket to a better future for not only yourself, but possibly a family that doesn't even exist. Think about that. You're young and single, not a care in the world. I get that. But you're going to college, and you go all the way before obtaining a career in your chosen field. Cut to several years down the line. Now, you have a wife or a husband, 3 kids, 2 dogs, a cat, and a hamster. Can you imagine trying to support this brood on one salary in our current economy? It's nearly impossible. But with the education you afforded yourself so many years ago, you are. Life can be good if we lay the groundwork now to make it so. I think of it like this. Sure, you could bypass the time and money it takes to get your college education. Go straight to that minimum wage job that works you more hours on than off. Break your back for the piddly pay, seeing your loved ones very little, all in the hopes that you'll move up and get a promotion or a raise or commission to help with the never-ending pile of bills. Or you could take the time, money, and effort now to finish what you started. Get that little piece of paper I've been promoting. It could mean the difference between a 1-bedroom apartment with 4 roommates and a 5-bedroom mansion in the estates for you and your beautiful family. Or the difference between living paycheck to paycheck, having to choose between gas or groceries or diapers for the month. Or a life where you actually have money left over for family vacations and birthday parties for your kids. Seriously, think about it. Think about your future as you live in the now. Think how your current actions can have long-lasting effects on your future self. Think about that wife or husband and those kids in your future counting on you to provide food and shelter for them. Now you tell me, which future would you rather have? I know my answer, and hopefully my son's as well. It's completing college and getting that golden piece of paper. Thank you, and have a blessed day.